Brass Band on the run. Brass Band on the run. Loyal viewers, so glad you could join us. We're here, we're live, or we're recorded. It's another instalment of your new favourite thing in the world. It's Brass Band on the Run. That's right. We are partway through our epic road trip from Melbourne to Brisbane for the 2019 Australian National Band Championships, which is the world's most watched band competition. Wow, it's starting in just a few days' time. I'm lucky enough to have caught up with the elusive Mr. Broden Ford. Broden, how are you going?
I'm doing really well, yeah. It's just...
just living the dream. Living the dream.
Great start, yeah.
And Broden, you're conducting the Q Brass Band in the Open A-grade section, yes?
Yes, that's correct, yeah. And things are going pretty well so far, touch wood, so looking forward to a couple of good performances.
Yeah, so are we. I was really impressed and happy to hear you guys last year. Last year was your first time conducting Open A-grade?
Yeah, that was my first time. I hadn't done the A-grade thing before, and also a lot of the players in the band as well, and the band actually nearly died out just a few months before that as well, so it was a big challenge, but yeah, and we got a good result last year.
It was a real Lazarus moment for a band that nearly died a few months before, because you guys it sounded sensational and placed really quite highly, and you couldn't tell it was your first time conducting Open A-grade because you just came out and nailed it. So is this year looking better than last year, would you say, or just see how it goes?
Yeah, probably still to see how it goes. We're probably only a couple of years into a long-term plan, so we've got a lot of young players still, lots that are either still in high school or just coming out of high school, players that have come from D grade and C grade to play in A grade for the first time, or the first time in a long time, so we're still a pretty green band, and we've got a lot of challenges, but everyone's doing really well. I'm really proud of them, so I guess I
love hearing those sort of younger, maybe a little bit more inexperienced band in A grade, because sometimes I find they can really just pull it out on stage, and sometimes I find when I listen to bands or I've played in a band, it's a bit hard to tell if they're going to rise when they're on stage or sort of fall away, and I always find if you've got that little bit of inexperience, it usually means, fingers crossed, you get on stage and blow it all away.
Yeah, hopefully it's that no fear sort of thing. Yeah, I guess if they don't know any better, then they just
nothing to lose, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, and look, I mean, we're probably not realistically in that the class of some of the better bands. It's a really fantastic field this year. So I think it'd be tough to work our way up to the top of the tree come the results time. But we'll just do our best. Hopefully we'll excite some people and make some good music and have a lot of fun, and we'll see what happens.
I'm very ready personally to be very excited by the performance. Now the big question that a lot of people have been asking me is, Tim, what is Q Band doing on the street march for the change of direction? So question number one, have you practiced?
I think some practice happened last weekend. I'm actually kind of trying to stay away from this a little bit. Marching really isn't my domain. So Pat Watkins, our drum major, he's got something planned. I think it's relatively straightforward, just because a lot of people haven't marched before. So there are quite a few players in the band don't even realise you need to step off on the left foot. So it's all pretty basic. But
so my question: do you know if the change of direction is left or right, and which would suit your band better?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I think we could be that Zoolander type that can only go one way anyway. We'll see. I think it's a right turn. I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh, we look forward to that. So you're preparing what's the tests for the Open A grade? Handle in the band.
Handle in the band. Yeah, and it's actually a really great test. I think there's lots of really nice music in it. I think some of the top bands have complained that there's not enough challenging stuff in it, but we're finding there's enough for us. And but it's not a notes thing. I think every individual in the practice room is playing it just fine, and then when we put it in rehearsal, being able to put the pieces together is found quite challenging, and to make some really nice music out of it. So I think that's where the challenge is, and but the band's doing a good job of it at the minute, so hopefully it remains that way come next week.
What could possibly go wrong? Broden, thanks so much for joining us. We really look forward to your performances on stage. All the best. We hope your band's a lifter, not a drifter.
I hope so too.
And I hope it's a left turn, not a right turn. Whatever Zoolander would.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll get our Zoolander turn out of the way, hopefully unscathed. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us again for another segment of Brass Band on the Run. We'll see you soon.